Hello, so recently I did a video putting some soft panels and plates into sort of some old surplus British body armour carrier, and I wanted to buy some cheap sort of Chinese Artex body armour sort of carrier, plate carrier. So I'm pretty sure that's the back and that's the front, which is confusing because you'd think you'd have your mag pouches on the front, but whatever. Anyway, so with this, obviously, this is because it's pretty diddy, it is literally just a plate carrier. So the difference being with that, obviously, that's body armor and a plate carrier, as in the soft body armor wraparound plate carriers, plate in the front and back. An actual plate carrier, hence its name, is generally just the plates. So I'm going to take the plates out of there, the front and back plate. Hopefully they'll fit in there. And we'll see what it's like, because, like I said, I was just sort of interested. Now, if you know much about what Ukraine's proving, is that plate carriers like this are going out of fashion. Like, they might be quite good for maybe police or whatever, certain roles like that, breaching and things like that. But again, armour like that is proving again to be more useful than the old flak jacket style armours, because where there's drones and shrapnel and everything flying everywhere, you want something giving you as much coverage of both soft armour and the plates as possible. Whereas obviously something that just gives you a plate back and front is, going to leave a lot more of your body exposed to just getting perforated by shrapnel. So anyway, I'm just going to stop the camera, put the plates in, and we'll see if it's comfortable at all. Would I recommend it? That sort of thing. Right, I've just realised that is actually the front, which makes more sense. Now, with this one, I've realised as well that obviously the plate size it likes is those sort of triangular plates, if you like, or whatever, those sort of ones. Because the one I've put in there, it does fit, but it was quite a job to get it to fit. Fits fine in the bigger vests, is one of those sort of more rectangular shaped ones. The more triangular shaped ones are obviously ones, it's more slim cut sort of ones that these plate carriers prefer, but whatever. Right, let me get that in there and then we'll try it on. Okay, here's it on. The quick release things take a while to get used to. I haven't adjusted this at all yet. It's sort of default adjustment. Don't even know if you can really adjust it. So, what do I think of this? Again, yeah, plate carriers. Again, something like this is actually fairly lightweight for having two plates in it. The back one is a fairly flimsy steel plate, just a pistol round steel plate. The front one is an actual proper level 4 ceramic plate, so that's quite nice. Even with two level 4 ceramic plates on, this wouldn't be bad at all, actually, like this. Like I said, sort of the design is actually fairly good. This is a lot more comfortable than the big British one. But the big British one, the like Mark IV or whatever, I'd feel a lot more confident would actually survive a lot more use and abuse than this. So yeah, I'd actually ideally sort of see if I can actually get this tightened up to my spec. I think you can by the look of it underneath there, but I haven't played about with that yet. With always with these plate carriers, I always find sort of where do you want the plate a bit funny. Like I probably want it about there, but then you're basically all your torso, sorry not your torso, your sort of stomach, your abs are completely exposed to getting shredded. Again, I know it is a thing of size of these plates and everything else. But like I said, the main disadvantage with a plate carrier like this, no side protection whatsoever. Most body armours, give you a bit of arm movement there. But obviously, this has no Kevlar filling or whatever in it at the sides whatsoever. Like I said, in theory, I could have probably just about shoved the Kevlar soft panel behind each of the plates. But again, there's not really much point if you've already got a plate there. So, again, funnily enough, the body armour out of all the ones I've tried, my favourite is still the ECBA because it's soft filler everywhere with then just a level 4 plate over your heart, rear and front. Again, what I would ideally like is something like the ECBA, which takes slightly bigger plates, but I'm yet to find an armour on the surplus market you can, easily get that does that. So yeah, this doesn't seem bad. Like I said, these are fairly cheap plate carriers. Like I said, they don't feel like ones that are built only for airsoft that are going to fall apart when you put real plates in them, because like I said, I've put real plates in them, and the Velcro and all the stitching and that seems quite good. So yeah, these could certainly be used for real uses. The cushioning is actually quite nice at the back and front of each of the panels there. But yeah, like I said, I'm still wanting to find something that is on the surplus market or made by manufacturers that is basically a kind of conventional body armour that is, just to scroll down so you can see a bit more if that's going to do that, yeah. Something that, is basically, like saying like a police style or ECBA style soft body armour vest where you can have the front and back Kevlar panel that loops around, and then just takes the decent sized plates in the front and back. Surely somebody's invented something like that. It's just, again, what the names of those vests are, I don't know. Let me know, somebody, because like I said, I'm sure there is a proper body armour thing that lets you just put soft panels in like that. But like I said, the problem is with lots of the surplus models is because they're designed to have a very specific filler in them, you run into the problems that if you just try to put aftermarket panels and plates in them or whatever, getting the fittings right, because they have very, exact measurements for the panels. So like that British Army one, yes, I did manage to just about shove the Kevlar in there, but it doesn't sit completely flat. So yeah, this isn't bad. I might actually keep this like this with just these plates in there, because like I said, then this is an easy, quick, lightweight to grab thing. In the summer, this would be quite nice. Like I said, but your only protection with this is exactly where the plates are. You've got no other protection anywhere else. Like I said, vests like the ECBA, I massively prefer, because you've at least got soft armour covering nearly all your torso, and then even if you've got smaller plates, they're over your vitals. With something like this, you're completely at the mercy of where the plates are at any given time. And like I was saying, what Ukraine's taught everybody with all the shrapnel and drones everywhere is, something like that is a massive exposure thing that's going to potentially get you killed. So again, I think plate carriers are probably going to fall out of favour now completely with armies, and we're going to go back to the more bulky flak jacket type things for the meantime. Again, it's kind of funny with these cyclical patterns you get with a lot of army surplus and stuff like that, of what is popular and what isn't at a given time. But yeah, so this isn't bad at all. So to give Artex their credit, or whatever they were called, like Artex ceilings is what I'm thinking of with their brand name, that for cheap armour, it is durable. There's no problem with this. Again, I don't particularly like the design of it, but that's not their fault, because they're just, making a product that's, a popular design of lots of people. If you wanted one of these for airsoft or whatever, yeah, this would be absolutely fine for airsoft. But like I said, personally myself, obviously I'm a civilian, got no need for it really at the moment, but if I did want something for combat type use, I'd rather get my surplus ECBA on with its panels in there and the plates, and then put a Chi-Com style chest rig on, or one of the old British Army zip-up chest rigs on over the top. That way you've got your ammo pouches on something that gives you better coverage. But yeah, this thing does what it's advertised to do. It's just a case of, do you want that much of yourself exposed to, incoming projectiles and shrapnel? Because like I said, I can see more use in these actually as police-style vests, for officers going into somewhere where they think somebody's literally going to be shooting at their front style thing. I could also see this as being very useful. Say you're in America, keeping this by your bed with your gun in case somebody breaks into your house. So you can quickly throw this on and your torso is protected with like a level 4 plate or whatever at the front. Again, there are definitely uses I can see for these, but I can understand why militaries are, thinking, yeah, these might not be adequate enough. So yeah, like I said, just to pick it up again, the armours that definitely seem to be the type everybody will probably go back to are these type ones, where you can have your Kevlar sort of soft panelling pretty much wrapped all around your body, and then you can have your plates in the front and back as needed as well. Like I said, the ECBA is still my favourite, a lot less bulky than that one, but still gives you pretty good coverage of all your organs. So yeah, anyway, this is good. I'll put an AliExpress link to it, but I think it's just about the same price to buy directly in the UK anyway from Artex's UK website. So, there you go. But, yeah, not bad. Like I said, at least it feels durable. I know they do a more expensive model, which I think is specifically designed to be really used for stuff, as opposed to, like this one that's probably more of an airsoft one that's built to a good standard. But like I was saying, real plates go in it. It doesn't feel like anything's going to rip or fall apart by having, kilogram weight plates in there. So you could put, 2 big steel plates in there, and I don't think that's going to rip this at all. It seems to be. I think the cushioning is, like I said, is very good on the panels, on the shoulders. This certainly is comfortable, even with the plates in it. But yeah, like I said, it's more for me. It's just that this is a product that does a very good job at the type of product line they wanted to do with it. It's just that, for me personally, I'm looking at that, and again, something would rip straight through that, because that's not got Kevlar wrapped around that. That's just a little fastening bit. So yeah, with this is basically kind of like having a rig on that you can put plates in. Again, that's what's called a plate rig. But you know what I'm getting at anyway. I won't keep repeating myself now. Anyway, thanks for watching. There you go.